Cornerstone Christian Reformed Church. You may have heard the rumors, the whispers in the wind, and you have not been deceived. It is true that all restrictions are lifted on church gatherings starting this Sunday. Seriously. Which means we'll be welcoming all of you back to the church with open arms. Back to normal. What a great feeling. What a great word, normal. It feels like it's been such a long time. This is an opportunity to return to fellowship, to return to in-person church, to return to coffee after the service. And it's also a time to continue to grow in love for one another and our neighbor. The Reformation theologian Martin Luther, in his short book, The Freedom of the Christian, writes that the Christian is free, and so he is a slave to no one. And then he says, at the very same time, the Christian is called to be the servant of all. And he says, how can these two different truths both be true at the same time? And he says, it's true in Christ. Christ was completely free, a slave to no person, high and above everyone else, and yet he made himself the servant of all. And so in that spirit, if anyone is still struggling with COVID, wearing a mask, needing to keep their distance, we at Cornerstone will have your back as well. There will be hand sanitizer available throughout the church. There'll be an opportunity to watch the service in the fellowship hall if you want to socially distance. We'll have separate communion cups available if you don't want to touch the common trays that we pass around for communion. And so if you're concerned for those things, know that we have your back. And on the other hand, if you've been waiting for 16 months and you are just ready to get back to normal, now's your chance. You're free. Welcome. But remember the freedom of the Christian that Martin Luther calls us to, right? It's the freedom to be free, but not only to be free just for freedom's sake, but to be free for others, to be free for your neighbor. So be hospitable and kind. Give some space to someone who still wants to wear a mask. Maybe do a fist bump and ask before you do a handshake. But remember, there's no rules. We are not putting restrictions on this thing. We are just going to learn to grow in love as a community and to grow in love together. And the main thrust of all of this is that there will be grace. Grace for everyone. Grace to make mistakes. Grace to journey and fumble along this journey of reopening together. But what matters is that we are in it together. I am so excited. Personally, I'm so excited there's some of you I feel like I still haven't met yet. And I'm just so excited to be in a hustling, bustling church community. I've never had that since I started. And so, yeah, anyway, I'm so excited. I feel so blessed, and I'm so excited to welcome you all back with open arms or a fist bump, whichever is more comfortable for you. I'll see you Sunday.